Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does Reaction. We are doing the final song from D Johnny's Top 10 Challenge list, and in a way I'm kind of glad we've got to the end of your list. You've picked some really thought-provoking songs in your top 10. So we've had Nightwish, we've had Arion, we've had Rapture, we've had Poets of the Fall, Winter Sun, Corliss Kalufmanton, Wolfheart, Ghost Brigade, Sentence, and now Insomnium. So this last one you've picked, I don't know the song, I don't know the band. Reason you've put it is, if you've ever suffered with depression, the lyric of this song will touch you. And I absolutely love the main riff in this song. It's simple but so full of emotion. So yeah, looking forward to particularly checking this one out. We talked a lot about on some of the previous videos about depression, coping, and coping's a good word, people, or surviving, I guess. But we've talked a lot also, I've mentioned about reaching out, and yeah, please do that. You've got contact details in there if anyone does, knowing that I've gone through it myself, as a lot of people do. It's one of the most common now, or on the rise, mental health disorders, I guess. So it's something, it is a medical condition, and there is ways of coping, but it's, do you know what, as people say, it is actually good to talk. It's good to get support from people and just have that open and honest conversation with someone. But yeah, let's go into this. If you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, get involved, please. Having a community on YouTube and actually having a back and forth was something that was very important to me when I was suffering, and I started this channel up over a year ago because I was in a not the best of places back then. So, and that was one of my ways of getting through this, and I'm in a much better place now. But let's do this. This is Insomnium, Weighed Down with Sorrow. Okay, let's count this one in 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully this is a lyric video with any luck. I do find this style of music, this kind of semi-doom element to it, is very thought-provoking. like how crisp and warm the bass tone is. I do have some thoughts about the track, but I'm going to kind of leave them to the end just to discuss. Say discuss. Oh, share. Okay, so that was Insomnium and Weighed Down with Sorrow. So I really like the music on the song. I actually think this. Don't shoot me for this one. Don't scream down or write loads of comments. But vocally, I actually think they should have brought a guest vocalist in for this particular song on the album and put a female vocal over that. I clearly could have heard someone like a Floor, slightly high, nice, delicate vocal line over that, singing exactly the same vocal line, but I just could. You could just imagine it. When I was hearing it, I was like, I'm not sure why they've got this heavy growly thing on it. It's not touching me. It's not. It didn't connect as far as the emotional part for me. Just because it was the same kind of growl all the way through. I actually was more vocally intense or connected with the previous song we did, Sentenced and Fragile. This one kind of, even though I had the lyrics up on the screen, I was kind of reading the lyrics. I connected more with the lyrics on the previous one, and I guess everyone's different. It depends on where you are in your life and how you're being impacted at the time. But I really like the music. I could have just imagined them, and then maybe on that little bit where they had about a minute and a half from the end where you have a completely different vocal section, that would have been kind of cool to have the heavier vocals on there, and then having the dual vocals of the lady and the kind of core vocalist of Insomnium singing over that last section together would have been really nice. So it's one of those opportunities that potentially could have happened, and it would have been very, very cool and would have added song probably a little bit more to me to the song. But I did really, really like the music. I was really looking forward to when I was listening to the music. I was kind of, yeah, I really like where this is going. I can see this is feeling like this is going to be a really emotional number, and then the vocals kicked in and kind of I lost that, which is a shame from my point of view. But look, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave your comments down below. As we've been talking throughout this top 10 challenges, we've talked a lot about emotion, we've talked a lot about depression, negativity, and just that basically how people are feeling. So if you know of anyone, if you haven't heard from someone in a long time, send them a message, give them a phone call. It's amazing how just people knowing that they matter to you means so much. Even just a phone call, just saying, hey, how you doing? We use text messages all the time. I phoned up someone I hadn't spoken to on the actual phone. I'd met them in person a few times, But I hadn't spoken to him on the phone in probably maybe 10 years because we always used to text. And I phoned him up and we ended up having a 3-hour conversation on the phone just over random crap. Just because we're like, do you know, I can't remember why we don't just pick up the phone and phone people. It's so much easier just to text and ask a question. But you know what? Do it. Get out, think of someone and go through your phone book. Think of someone you haven't spoken to in ages and ask yourself why you haven't called them. If you haven't called them, give them a call, find out, have a chat. Anyway, that's how Dave does it. If you like the video, please subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below. And as I said, that's how Dave does it.